Hello everybody, and welcome back to our second part of our double, or actually triple header here. We're covering the second match of this CEVO Finish the Fight tourney first round playoffs, and I'm your host Anger, and co-casting with me, the same cast of characters, we have Starbuck. What's up, Starbuck?
Not much, how you doing?
And the best video man alive, Lime. What's up, Lime?
Hey, not much. I just want to give a shout out to Smartass, the creator of this beautiful kick-ass intro video that we have. I love the audio on that as well. It gets me freaking doing the drums, air drums, every time. Love it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It is a pretty cool video, and you gotta show him some love. So Smartass, we love it. Great job. And tonight we're going to be covering the two teams in this battle, actually in this bloodfest. Is going to be Instruments of God going up against Werra. Now we've seen IOG in the past, like a few weeks ago, and now they went and they took on Sinister in P line, if I remember right, and they took out Sinister. Then it was a very close match, but Instruments of God were looking really good. And actually, this is my first time seeing Werra in a casting environment. And so it's going to be, I'm really looking forward to watching this one, Starbuck. And as we saw before with the earlier match with the Guardians, what are you going to see on this particular map strat-wise? Pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of the same things. We're going to see nades flying each and every direction here. We're going to see the offense and the defense both pushing into A. It's going to be a battle of who gets there first and who gets the plant down. The defense needs to push into A. They cannot afford to let the offense plant A, because then they need to retake it, and that sometimes prove harder than it sounds. So everyone's going to be fighting in A, fighting in mid, nades everywhere, and like you said, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Alright, we're going to have War Room coverage, but unfortunately we're only going to have one team doing War Room coverage, and that will be Werra. IOG has declined to do War Room, so they must be really having some secret strats or something, or they just don't want to be listened to by the masses out there, and that's okay. We still love them for that. But nevertheless, we're going to be listening to Werra throughout the this match, so it will be Werra only. And also, I hope you guys are enjoying the instant replay. By now, some of you, or most of you, have gotten used to us doing that. And I have to let you know that we are going to be doing something new coming up, probably by semifinals or maybe finals of this tournament. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to like it. We're just coming up with innovative stuff, and once Lime gets the little final touches of this, it's going to be killer. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And right now I'm going to ready up, make sure all the teams are ready to go, and we'll get this bloodbath going. Looks like we have Marines will be IOG, and for them we got Hype, Nova, Fear, Mr. K, and Uno. And for the Op 4 side we have Werra, and that will be Wisdom, Uki, Shelf, Triage, and Tricky. Now after talking with Shelf, Wisdom and Triage for Werra are the players to watch for Werra. They're going to be the beast from this team, so we'll take a close eye at them here. So right now we're going to take a look at Werra, and we're going to look at Triage right now. So Triage throwing those nades over the top into A, and actually they're like kind of hesitating here a little bit as we push out into the first round, but now they're making their way into A. So right now I'm going to follow Triage as he fits through the smoke here, trying to get into the A bomb site as they're getting ready to plant this puppy. Triage moving forward up here, so now we have shots being fired into A. Triage going into the second level of bomb site A, and Mr. K taking out Triage there with the M4. Wisdom taking out Fear there with a nice pineapple toss. So right now we're going to have 4 against 3 here. 4 IOG members against 3, or make that 2 now from Werra. Wisdom getting taken out. So the pressure already mounting here for the players to watch. So right now we have Hype and Mr. K and Big Bird for IOG here. Moving in. Look like they're in the center area here. And Tricky right now is going to go one-on-one. Looks like with Hype. Oh, and he takes him out there with an M4. Tricky just really waiting for him as he came across that fence line here. So we have right now, we're going to look at Tricky here for Werra. He's going to go one-on-one with Birdman here. And Big Bird, I should say. I'm sorry. Tricky and Big Bird going out. Oh, Big Bird just wrapped around there. Nice M4 shot taking out Tricky. 1-0 in the favor of IOG.
Yeah, very nice shot there by Big Bird, a.k.a. Nova, as I have known to call him. And let's watch again what Werra does here. They've been just staying back the first couple seconds, just waiting for those ambitious nades to explode, and they're doing the same thing here. They're just waiting in the middle of the road for the nades to explode, which is a very good tactic, but after that you really need to push into the bomb site, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. We have Tricky going down into the basement now, making sure it's secure. We have Shelf at the bomb site, trying to get the plant. He is not faking it. It's going to be a plant. Fear there, though, taking out Uki and taking out Wisdom by mid. So right now, we have Fear outside of the mid house, going to make his way into A, as we have Shelf going to go into the basement, hopefully defend the bomb site. So we have, it's a 3-on-5 situation now in favor of IOG. As Big Bird takes on Tricky, Shelf takes on Uno, and we got firing everywhere here. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Fear and Big Bird take the last 2 kills of the round, as we have IOG defusing this bomb, and it's going to make it 2-0.
Yeah, early into this 2-0, IOG is going to take the lead here. And Werra really, I mean, yeah, they're hesitating, but it's kind of hurting them because IOG is really moving up quickly here and really taking control of the center points as they're moving into Werra's push. So as we get ready here for this 3rd round, I'm going to be following Werra here, and we're going to take a look at Uki. So he's got his Deagle out ready for action here. So he's moving on over. Looks like he's going to go for the B push. Pretty different here as we see this. Not very common. Throwing the nades over the top of the buildings here. And yes, he is pushing the B, so he might be just more of a decoy as I'm looking here. Now he's pushing back more towards the mid area. Tricky taking out Hype there with the M4. And right now we're Uno taking out Triage there with the M4. Fear coming back with against Tricky. Right now we have Uki and Wisdom are the only 2 members left for Werra right now. And Hype is the only one dead for the Marine side IOG. So 4 against 2 right now in this 3rd round. And Uno just takes out Wisdom there. So Uki, we're going to take a look at Uki now, all on the island, all by himself here. And he's in the top mid building here, 2nd floor. And he got taken out quick by Fear. IOG with a 3-0 lead. Right now, we're going to listen into Werra's vent, War Room coverage. So, Lyman, cue it up, buddy.
Split.
Does that mean I go in MG?
Which way are we going?
Yes. 3-2 split.
Split.
Going mid.
One
Damn,
like
come on.
area. One's right in there. Got him.
He's dead.
110.
One guy mid, right by barrels. Underneath you, right underneath you, Shelf.
Tag mid. Barrels. What a disgrace.
One garage.
You gotta put a fake down to draw him out, guys, come on.
Okay. Fake it.
Mid down, 2 on 2.
I'm going for it. Oh my god. Top B.
Alright, back to live coverage here. Big Bird getting that last kill there, taking out Triage as he was trying to plant. 4-0 in the favor of IOG. Take it away, Starbuck.
Yeah, IOG now, 4-0. This is very surprising to me. I've been talking to the IOG guys before the match, and they were anything but confident about their win. Said they haven't scrimmed all week. I'm scratching my head right now thinking, what are they saying? They're 4-0 against Werra. As, oh my goodness, Hype getting 4 people with 1 grenade in Werra's spawn. 1-on-5 situation now. Wow, we have Uki rushing to B, trying to make the best of it, but he gets mowed down by Fear. Wow. Hype, 4 kills with 1 nade. What do you say to that, Anger?
Yeah, no doubt. He gets the Anger's gold star for Pineapple Toss for tonight. I mean, that was just outstanding placement there. Just wiping out that whole push, and that was pretty much done for Werra. Right now, we're going to take a look at Werra random players here as I'm looking in the hover mode here. And we have 3 going to B, so they're going to try to do something a little different here. Actually, they're moving into mid-A, or excuse me, mid-area right now. So now Shelf and Tricky are moving to B, so they are going to make a B push here. And I'm going to take the lead man, and that is going to be Shelf here. And oh, Shelf gets taken out by Mr. K. Uno taking out Triage. M4, MP5 action being done here. So we're going to look at Tricky here as he's in mid-area. Oh, nice shot taking out Nova there with the M4. So Tricky moving in near the tractor, and he gets taken out by Hype with the MP5. So right now we have Hype and Mr. K for IOG going up against Wisdom. So 2-on-1 action. Nice threesome going on here. And let's see who gets the man love right now. We're going to take a look at Mr. K as he's in the near the tin building, and he sees Wisdom and takes him out with the M4, 6-0 in the favor of IOG.
All right, let's see how Vera can respond here because they need to 6-0. This is going to be a very decisive next couple rounds here if they can take it or not. Looks like Vera 3 pushing B, and we have Shelf there. Actually, everybody right now is just pushing into B. Going to do the same thing they did last round, as we've got a lot of smokes being deployed there on the B street. We've got Tricky and Shelf going to B as Uki is going to spot the mid-house there. Fear into Shelf, Hype into Tricky, shutting down that B push, but Triage, they're getting some retaliation shots into Uno, and Uki from top mid into Mr. K. Nova into Triage. We have a 2-on-3 situation now in the favor of IOG. IOG has the A site locked down with Nova. He's just going to prone top as he's getting shot at by Uki, but Fear taking out Uki, saving his teammate. Very nice job there. Wisdom into Fear and Hype into Wisdom. Once again, another round going to IOG, 7-0.
Yeah, so far this is becoming a very bad ass beating here. But Werra needs to pick it up here, and I'm hoping they will to extend this out a little bit. But I'm sure they will once they adjust. But they're just, like you said earlier in the strats, they're just having B's just a hard place to go. At least Werra's making it out that way. But hopefully they can change things around right now. We're going to take a look at Tricky right now as he's pushing into mid. Now he's making a long run down the main street here into B Street. And oh, he gets taken out by Mr. K. Mr. K was waiting for him. So right now, all 5 members of IOG are up and alive here. Wisdom and Triage are the only 2 left. And right now I'm going to take a look and see where they're at here. And they're just being fired upon here. Oh, and there it is. Hype taking out Triage there. And so we're going to take a look at Wisdom all by himself here. And he's stuck up here in A buildings here. Excuse me, B house. And he's in that one building near the stairwell here. So he's just really holding back here. Cause I'm not sure if he knows what he wants to do here, how he's going to attack this. Because he's going to go up against Nova, Hype, and Uno here. So 3 against 1, and right now Wisdom's getting fired upon. And now they know where he's at, so he just pretty much gave up his position. And we'll see what happens here. And wow, he gets taken out by Hype. Nice job by Hype. 8-0 in the favor of Instruments of God.
Yeah, if Vera wants to come back right now, they need to stop pushing B and go for A, because A is the only site that's half worked for them so far. No points in A, but at least it's been a lot closer when they go to the A bomb site. But once again, we have 2 Vera players staying back at spawn and 3 going to B, as Hype gets a nice pineapple toss into Triage with a carve nade. Let's see, we're going to follow Uki here as he gets flashed in spawn. Fear taking out Wisdom though, and Uno taking out Uki in spawn. So IOG is actually pushing into the spawn of Vera right now. But we have Uki, we have, oh my goodness, Tricky taking out Uno right in his face. Hype taking out Shelf. 1-on-4 situation now. We're going to follow Tricky as he just gets mowed down by Fear. Very short round. We had IOG just rushing into Vera's spawn. It was just unbelievable. Take it away, Anger.
Yeah, right now we're getting clubbed like a baby seal right now. And we're going to look here at Fear here as he's pushing out. And, I mean, IOG is just really in total control of this match so far as we're getting too close to the halftime area. Right now, we have Fear moving into the building area right now, in the mid area, moving to B-side area. Now he's on the main street that leads into B, but now he gets back into mid area. And wow, Fear taking out Uki. He's got game, ladies and gents. Fear just ruthless with the nade placement. Oh, and Fear gets taken out there by Wisdom. So right now we have Shelf. We're going to take a look at Shelf as he's moving into A side area right now. He's around the bomb right now as we speak. So right now Triage and Shelf are the only 2 alive for Werra. He's going 1-on-1 with Nova. Nice shot there, taking out Nova with the M4 as Nova was trying to jump into him a little bit there. So Shelf taking some cover a little bit here, trying to look around the stairwell area leading into mid area. And seeing what he wants to do. Right now he is all by himself. He's going up against Mr. K Nova, and wow, he just got taken out by Mr. K. 10-0 IOG.
Alright, let's follow Vera again. I'm just going to follow one player. Let's follow Shelf, see what he's going to do. We've got 1 second left in strat time. We've got Shelf here is going to just run over the spawn wall as finally we have Vera people going into A, it looks like, waiting for the nades to blow up. It's very smart. They need to rush into A now, though, as Shelf throws a nice smoke grenade into the bomb site, getting flashed in the process, though. And we've got some retaliation fire from IOG coming. Shelf nading his own teammate. Horrible pineapple, but a nice try. Uno taking out Shelf. And we've got Triage taking out Nova as IOG Fear is in top mid, locking it down into Uki. Nice shot. And Fear once again into Triage. Fear is on fire. This man needs to take a shower right now or he's going to burn up. 11-0 for IOG. Take it away.
Yeah, right now we have Hype going 17-13, Fear going 15-16, while Wisdom is going 7-11 and Tricky going 5-10. And really the IOG is just really taking it to Werra. So right now Werra is trying, and Triage takes out Uno, so nice pineapple toss there. Mr. K taking out Uki with the exploding car. So right now we have Werra moving into bomb site A, and Hype taking out Shelf. So I'm going to take a look at Tricky here for Werra, as he is the only member left standing for Werra as we speak. Oh, he takes out Nova there. Nice shot there. Oh, and he gets taken out by Fear. Halftime, ladies and gents. Yeah, IOG as a collective, though, is just really, I mean, these guys are hot. Hype and Fear right now. Yeah, you're right. They need to take a shower. These guys are just exploding right now, Starbuck. And I mean, geez, Werra's going to have to really change it up. And they say that the defensive side is a little bit easier, even though I believe that this is a really even or a balanced map. So we'll see how Werra can change things up. Hopefully they can. 12-0 right now. Will this be a clean sweep, Starbuck?
I believe it will be, but let me tell you something, Anger. I was talking to Fear and Nova earlier this week and right before the match, and they said they have not practiced all week. And I know they were sincere because they haven't been on X-Fire, they haven't been in the game, and right now they're rolling. They're 12-0. I don't know how this is happening, but it is. So let's see what they can do here. Clean sweep or not, take it away, Anger.
Yeah, right now we're going to look on over on the IOG side here. And as they're getting ready, so we're ready for the 13th and maybe the final round here, depending if Werra can bring up their line of fire here. And, ooh, nice. Oh, the car explodes, but Uno got past it there. He was a little hit by it, so we're going to take the lead of Uno here from IOG. He's going to face up with Tricky, and he's going one. Oh, he gets taken out by Tricky with the MP5. So right now, Nova, nice headshot on Uki there. And shots being fired here as Werra has gotten nice defense around A. It looks like they got there pretty quick. And that is Triage for Werra. So he's going to be covering A. So I'm looking at IOG right now. Wisdom up on the second floor of B building right now. And he's got cover there. So really Werra right now has IOG kind of in the back here. Nova is in the back holding off along with Hype. So they're doing like a little small delay push here. Nova going one-on-one, looks like with Wisdom, or Shelf taking out Nova and taking out Hype with the M4. Nice job by Shelf. Mr. K taking out Shelf, though. Right now we have, oh, Wisdom taking out Mr. K, and 12-1 for Werra. They get their first round, so they do not get swept there. But nevertheless, 12-1, they have a long road to go here, Starbuck.
Yeah, and if they want to come back, they need to keep doing what they've just did. Keep IOG at bay. Do not let them get into A. Do not let them get into mid. And they might just have a shot here as the round is 10 seconds in. We've got a lot of nades blowing up in IOG's faces. No casualties, though. Up, but there goes Mr. K from Wisdom's nade. We've got gunfire in A as Tricky takes down Nova. We've got Uki very wounded in A as Fear takes out Shelf, and Wisdom back into Fear. 4-on-2 situation now. Make that 4-on-1 as Tricky into Hype. IOG now, only one person left. It's Uno, and he gets taken out by Tricky. Wow. This is a complete reversal of last half as Werra just rolling IOG now. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And if they win this next round, we'll go to their event. But right now, we're going to do live coverage still, and I'm going to follow IOG here. I'm going to follow Hype. They've been doing a delayed push, and as they're waiting for the cars to explode. But that's really been hurting them there, Starbuck, as they're trying to push into A. And wow, Uki, nice job there, taking out Uno with the nade toss there. Nice job there. So right now, it's going to be 5 against 4, and Nova taking out Uki. Fear taking out Tricky. Will this be it? Because IOG is really holding back here. Maybe the screaming and the stratting there may have hurt IOG a little bit here, but right now they have the advantage of 4 against 3. We have Shelf, Triage, and Wisdom for Werra, the only 3 members left alive, going up against Hype, Fear, Nova, and Mr. K. So shots being fired. Mr. K taking out Wisdom. And right now we're going to follow Shelf here. Shelf going one-on-one against Hype here. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. IOG takes out Werra 13-2.
Yeah, very nice match there. IOG just really taking it to him. 12-0 is something that is almost impossible to come back, no matter how good your defense is. So good game to both teams, and good luck to IOG in the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt about that, and we'll see where they come up against in the brackets, and hopefully I get some scores here. I'm not really sure who has won yet or who hasn't won. Nevertheless, though, I do have a couple shout-outs real quick here. I have one from Skulls from Telly, and a shout-out to Uki. That's all he says. That's from Telly from Skull Gaming. And I have one from e-rev's very own. And hey, if the match finishes, maybe. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. They wanted a match request here for a late one. I don't know about that. And that's all I really have at the moment here. Do you have any? Oh, I have one more. I just got hit up right now. I have one from Heineken here. And actually, this is a shout out to Dogs. They got pawned by 2MG and TWL. Wow, TWL getting some love here. And we have one from Glitch from Zero Tolerance. Shout out to Madcast. Wink, wink. All right, that's all I have at the moment. Do you have anything, Starbuck?
Just one here from Nova from IOG, just giving me a shout out, and he said that they made it pretty easy because, once again, like you said before, MP5 is the weapon of this map, and Werra did not use that gun at all. They might have had one person with MP5, and Nova says that's why they could get into A so easily. So, like we said before, MP5 is a very decisive weapon in that map, and we're going to have to watch out for that weapon in future leagues and future seasons to come.
Yeah, no doubt. And I have another shout out. We got a shout out from Diaz here from ESIN there. Shout out to IOG. They just let them win 2 pity rounds. All right, Diaz. We appreciate that, my fellow Mexicano. And it looks like we have some scores here. 50 cal takes out Artifact Gaming 13-0. And also we have last night's match. I guess Nexus Gruffalo took out No Pressure there 13-2. We have FX taking out Upfront Gaming 13-12. That must have been an epic match there. Pretty tight there. So that's all the scores I have at the moment there on the e-rev ticker. And it looks like someone out. Oh, yeah, we already have that. All right, so that's pretty much it. Limek, you have any final words before we put this baby to rest?
Just one shout out to my buddy Scotty. Buddy, get Call of Duty 4 already so we can game together when I'm not casting.
Well, you're always casting, Lime, so you're not going to have time. You're chained to your computer.
As long as you feed me and I have a little pot to go pee-pee on, and I'm okay.
Alright, we also have another final score here. I guess it's already been an IRC already. Team Pandemic takes out Featuring Gaming 13-0. So they've just pretty much wiped them off the board there. So
Pandemic
that's,
beat Featuring.
Yep, we got that out. Thank you. So that's pretty much it for myself, Anger. Oh, one more thing. Make sure you guys join us, and if you guys want to see some big-time COD4 action with a lot of people, make sure you get over to us on Saturday in the daytime, 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern. We're going to do a couple hours of BFE, Battle for Europe. Now, what's going to be different about this, and I have to let you people know, that January 19th looks like about the tentative date we're going to do this, where it's going to be North America against Europe. Now, it's going to be on a North American server. These Europeans are getting cocky now. They're saying that they want the competition, so they'll come on over to a North American server and play against the top North American players. So we'll see how that transpires, as we'll let the players know. So if you guys want to be a part of that, want to watch that, let me know, and we'll get that information out to you guys. But make sure you head on over to us on Saturday, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific during the day. All your favorite casters and video people here will be doing that live coverage of that for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours depending. And we'll get that to you. So if you like COD4 action, this is the place to be. So until then, for myself, Anger, Starbuck, and Limek, like to say good night and bon voyage.